Everyone, so what we are going to be doing here today is just a little bit of maintenance work. What it is I have a Billet Technologies catch can on my wife's Ram 1500. It is a filter that takes all the gases off the crankcase, off the top of the crankcase essentially, and stops it from going into the throttle body. So you can see here's my, just the light here a little bit. This hose here comes from the crankcase. This one here goes to the throttle body. This is the catch can itself. It's mounted right onto the engine here. I got it in that position there just so that I can actually get to it. But what we're going to do is we're just going to check to see what's in it. And I'll show you guys. I have probably, I think it's about 8,000 kilometers on it since I've actually changed it. It's not something I have found that I have to change very often or empty very often, just due to the fact that I do use an AMSOIL Signature Series oil. The properties of it, they do say that it does not evaporate like a lot of other oils, especially your dyno oils and things of that sort. I mean, that's another discussion, I guess, in that respect. From what I also learned, it does make a difference on cold starts and whatnot. How many cold starts, how long, things of that sort. How hard you drive it and whatnot. But what we'll do is we'll get the camera set up and we'll get this thing all checked out to see how much oil is actually in it. This is something fairly interesting I just figured out here today as well. This light here I made in another video has a magnet base. This hood, always thought it was steel. Even the top side, this magnet will not stick to it. That means that that hood is actually aluminum. Unbeknown to me. I don't think Chrysler ever said that it was aluminum either. But anyway, yeah, that hood is aluminum. It was interesting. But yeah, let's get this camera all set up here and we'll get going. Camera angle here, just couldn't really get a good one. Too many hoses and things of that sort in the way. But what we're going to do here is just, we're just going to get this thing taken off. The thing usually gets on here pretty tight from just the heat and cooling down. Get it up here now. Get my light back in here. Yeah. So anyway, let's get this unscrewed here. It's got quite a Okay, so here we go. So this is essentially what it is. Not a whole, well, there is, I guess if you want to look at it, that is quite a bit there, I guess, in that respect. I guess in the bottom of the container, it's right about there where my thumb is, or just at the top of that. That rough spot there. But anyway, yeah. That's what it is. That's what essentially goes from the crankcase right into the throttle body, and that's about after about 8,000 kilometers in that respect. So as you can see, that stuff is pretty nasty. Yeah, it's pretty gross. What I'll do is I'll get it poured out in a container and I'll show you what essentially the milky white texture it has on the inside here as well. So we'll get actually, when I was pouring it out, there was actually, I'll get you to take a look here. There's actually some gunk in the bottom of it. So you can see there. That's nasty. That's basically would be shot right straight directly into the intake of the engine. But that is just absolutely gross. Anyway, I'll get this cleaned up and we'll get it reinstalled again. Okay, so we are going to get this put back in here. Got it all cleaned out there now as well. So we'll just get this started. There we go. So it's honestly, this is a great thing to have. I think if you can get it for any vehicle, just because of the way the vehicles are made today and the emissions and all that kind of stuff. This here is the oil that I do use. It's a Signature Series synthetic 5W20. I use that in both my my Jeep Wrangler as well as my wife's truck. So, and actually that Jeep there as well also uses the Signature Series oil, the 020 or 5W20. If you have any comments or questions, just post them below. If you like the video, just give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. We'll be having regular videos, and anyway, thanks for watching, and you guys have a great day.